Okay, this is 1.1. If you have any questions after the recording, please feel free to come in. All right, basically we have to find the perimeter. I'm sorry, we have to find the missing side. The perimeter is 26. Now, if you look at this, you know this is a rectangle. So if this side is 8, this side is 8. That's really easy. So if you just write x equals 8, it's not really what it's asking you to do, is it? Write an equation. It wants you to write an equation. How do you find perimeter? Well, you add up all the sides. 5 plus 8 plus x equals 26. All of these sides are going to equal 26. Okay. So now I get 18 plus x equals 26. X equals 8. Now I have to put the m with the 8. I do not put my units of measurement in my problem. My equation doesn't have the units of measurement. I only put the unit of measurement when I get the answer. Will I mark it wrong on the test? Probably not on the first or second test, but once we get rolling, yes, it will be marked wrong. Okay? So for now, I want you to put the unit of measurement. But if you don't, for test 1, I won't mark it wrong. That could change test 2. Okay. So 2 people are hiking. One is at 1,000 feet. The other is at 600 feet. Write an equation to find solution for the difference. So the difference, what's the difference between 1,000 and 600? 400 feet, right? 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 400 feet, okay? So, how am I going to write that? Well, 600 plus whatever that difference is equals 1,000. So then you subtract 600 and you get x equals 400 feet. You guys love to do the equation 1,000 minus 600 equals 400. That's not an equation with an x in it. However, I will not mark that wrong. As long as you give me the answer, I'll give you credit. All right? I just want you to realize this is not an equation. That's a math problem. So you have to take what you know, add or subtract the unknown, set it to what you know is the total. Your total for this instant is 1,000. Okay, you have $200 in the bank. That's your total, right? You pay an electric bill, and you now have $88. Write an equation to solve for how much the electric bill is. Well, you now have 88 plus x. That's going to give you how much your electric bill is. So what is your electric bill? How much? Yeah, please feel free to use your calculators. 112 equals x, and then I got to come in, I got to put my dollar sign with the 112. And technically, I should have put my feet sign with this because there's 400 feet in between them. Okay, so number 4 is on your own, not right now. Number 5 is on your own. Number 6 is on your own. All right, let's do number 7. Okay? Non-members of a local golf club pay no fee and $15 per session. Members pay a $200 fee plus $3 per session. So you need to find the cost for a non-member who uses the service 15 times. Well, let's see. How much does it cost every single time they go? $15. So they're going 15 times and it costs $15. All right. That's going to cost them how much? How much is that going to cost them? $125. That's what it's going to cost them. Okay? If they're not a member, it's going to cost them $125. Now, if they are a member and they go 15 times, they only pay $3. Well, 15 times 3, that's $45. So obviously, the member price is cheaper. How many people think the member price is cheaper? Okay, that's wrong. Don't put your hand up. Why is the member price not cheaper? Yes. Yep, so you have to add $200 to this. So a member would actually pay a total of $245. Oops, anybody want to tell me what I did wrong yet? Yes. Yes, thank you. See this one I put up here? It's not 125. What is it? 225. Thank you. That's how I keep people from just copying down the numbers that I do. You have to engage your mind. So, but we still would have got the right answer because is it better to be a non-member or a member? Better to be a non-member. Why? Cheaper. That's it. Cheaper. Better to be a non-member. Okay, you can do this. We've already done this. I've already showed you how to do these. I don't like to reteach what I've already taught. So you have to know what we did that day. I already did this. When it says given or description, you're just going to describe what you did. So let's go back here. What's the first thing I do? Subtract 12. So what do I write? Subtract 12 or minus 12, and then you solve it. We've already done these. Oh boy. I tried to do this first hour by substituting numbers in. I'm going to do that again, but I want you to write this down, okay? Same side. Do the opposite. Opposite side. Do the same. Same side, do the opposite. Opposite side, do the same. What does that mean? I'm going to get away from using these letters, and I'm going to substitute numbers in. What numbers? I don't care. Doesn't matter. So I'm just going to make up numbers. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. So, now this has to be true. You can't say, oh, 2 times 3 equals 12. You make up numbers, but it has to be true. So what are we doing? So they want to know, how does R change? What number is my R? It's my 2, right? How does R change when T is tripled and D remains constant? So we are tripling this number. So we are timesing this number, which is T, we're timesing this by 3, right? But 6 has to stay the same. So let me ask you, are we dealing with same side or opposite? Are these two numbers on the same side or are they on the opposite side? Same. So if it's the same side, what do you do? The opposite. So what are we going to divide 2 by? 3. So then 6 equals 2/3 times 3. So we made the R smaller, correct? So R is divided by 3. Or sorry, R is divided, It is divided by 3, because we times by 3 here. We'll divide by 3. So I'll say r is divided by 3. That's exactly what it is. The 2 is divided by 3. Or it's multiplied by 2 thirds, but that would be your answer. But we're not going to go there. So if you multiply this by 3, you divide this by 3. All you have to write is r is divided by 3. Let's look. No falling asleep. Let's look at 12. How does x change when y is cut in half? Same side or opposite side? Same. It's the same side. How does y change when x is cut in half? So you do the opposite. Cut in half. What do you do when you cut in half? You divide. So what's the opposite of division? Multiplication. So x times 2. That's how it changes. Bring it up here. Get the homework. And get out your notes. Right. Okay? It's that simple. Same side, do the opposite. We're cutting in half, which means we're going to double. So x is going to double. What happens when p is cut in half? So p divided by 2, that's how you cut in half, equals, b is going to remain the same, so what's going to happen to our r? Opposite sides, right? So what do you do? Opposite sides, you do the same. So r is going to be divided by 2. Same sides opposite, opposite sides same. Now, if you want to throw numbers in here, go right ahead, but you don't have to. You just have to remember, same side, opposite, opposite side, same. And that's how you'll do these. Okay. Guess what?